In the future, when Kanye West's 4 kids are estranged from him, he's the reason why. Hello, my fam. Perez Hilton here, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and the anti-Semitic rapper, just posted an adult video on Elon Musk's platform. Yep, he's back to spamming his timeline with corn, but replace the C with a P. And he also just gave a very controversial interview where he was dressed like a K to the K to the K member, wearing a black, pointy, hooded garb. I'm not making this up. And boy, did he have a lot to say. Of his baby mama, Kanye tells DJ Academics, "I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with her, but that wasn't God's plan." These kids are going to read, they probably won't. There is an overabundance of Kanye craziness. It's possible they will read this in the future, but more likely than not, it'll be buried by the time they're grown, thankfully. Of the recent drama he had with Kim Kardashian, her ex-husband says, quote, "When my daughter was put on the song with Diddy, that's when I realized that I didn't own my children's name and likeness. So how is it joint custody? This white woman and this white family control these highly influential black kids that are half the children of Ye." A reminder, Kim says that Kanye was aware of this, that he had agreed to give her the copyright, the trademark on their names and likenesses until they're 18 when it goes back to them. Kim explained somebody had to do it to protect their children. And then Kanye brings in his anti-Semitic views when discussing Kim Kardashian and his children. He says, "I tried to go to Japan and keep it calm. My dad would call me and say, 'Yay, don't go in on that woman. It's gonna affect the children.' But now it's war." They think they're too powerful. The JEWS think they can get Kim to play with me. And remember the controversial tweets that Kanye said about Beyonce and Jay-Z's young children? Kanye says, the Jay-Z's kids tweets makes the not letter C, you know what I'm talking about? The not. He was also tweeting about that Adolf guy. He says the Jay-Z's kids tweets makes the not C not even seem so bad. Academics chimed in to tell Kanye that that was one of his worst tweets before Kanye responded, "Or the best, or the strongest." He adds, "Jay-Z, Beyonce, you ain't helped me when I was having problems with my kids. You could have used your influence. No, your influence is for politics. Your influence is how you could use a N-word," he's talking about himself, "you never wanted to sign anyway, that Dame signed. You ain't show up to my first wedding. You ain't my family. I never had family out here." Everything is like, you offended Jay-Z. F him. How much money you think Jay-Z makes off my catalog versus what I make off it? God hurts too. It hurt me that I had to hurt Jay. Remember, these two were real tight for a long time. They released a collaborative album together. They had a huge hit together. They toured the world together. And Kanye did them both so dirty. On Kendrick Lamar, Kanye says, I want Kendrick to always remember that Jay-Z tweet before he ever crosses the line. The last Kendrick album, not that GNX, but the previous one, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, is like a direct copy of The Life of Pablo, his album. It's like, oh, these are the drums from this song. This is the approach to this song. Why does the NFL want Drake to be out of there? Why do they want somebody with no hits like Kendrick to do the Super Bowl? Kendrick has hits, okay? On Frank Ocean, no one makes music that's nowhere as near as good as me. Wasn't Kanye's mom an English teacher? She was. I just checked. Donda West was an American educator and chair of Chicago State University's Department of English, Communications, Media, and Theater. So why does Kanye talk like he's got a middle school education? Explain that to me. Kanye did have some very nice things to say in his interview with academics about Diddy. Oh, God. I really saw the comparison of me and Puff with the Diageo and the Adidas situation. Regardless, Diddy wanted more equity in Ciroc. Ciroc is owned by Diageo. They said no. They parted ways. There are conspiracy theories that Diddy's downfall is because of Diageo. And we all know what happened with Kanye and Adidas. They rightfully dropped him because of all the he was talking. I really saw the comparison of me and Puff with the Diageo and the Adidas situation. Regardless, if they could have locked me up for taxes, they wasn't playing fair. It's like, you leaving with nothing? We have to destroy you. Even though they used us to tap into the culture and make money off black people and people who enjoy black culture. I related to Puff, and then they pulled out a video with him and Cassie from 10 years ago, and then it made everyone be like, oh, Puff's a woman beater. He is. He's the devil. He needs to be in jail. He does. Meanwhile, I don't know somebody that hasn't gotten into an altercation with their girl at one point. Oh my God. Puff is more like my twin. I asked Puff back in the day, like, how you just made it through all of the Suge Knight and everything else. He was like, I'm the craziest one, N-word. We're family. We can get into it. What about Drake? Oh, Kanye has thoughts on him too. He says, it's like family members that you don't F with. Drake is a million times better than Kendrick and a million times more important. What Future and Young Thug have done with Drake just culturally. That last year, I couldn't barely sit through that That was insane. That had Lucian Grange, Universal Drake lawsuit written all over it. Drake needs to be my writer. On J. Cole, who used to idolize Kanye, now Kanye is dissing him, saying, as J. Cole said, false idols, N-word, you're the false idol. You can't F with me no day. About John Legend. Look at John Legend's old SISSYAS. I ain't never done nothing wrong to that N-word. And then he drops the F word against him, the slur against gay people. Oh God, I'm not even gonna read it. On tweeting F Virgil Abloh after his death, the late fashion designer, Kanye tweeted after he died, F Virgil. Of that, he says, I'm evil. I am evil person. I can agree with him on that. Thoughts? Let's discuss it all in the comments section.